following's Brickman.
Yo. One moment. Nexit coming in with a 41-month resub. Thank you very much, mate. Good to see you. Oh. What the hell happened here? Hello there. Yeah, it's confirmed that I am the next Schumacher, honestly, except I don't do the dirty driving. So, if anything, more like Jensen Button, I guess. Don't remember him being that dirty. Anyway, good to see you, Nexit, Sec, OX, or 0X. We got a 100ml bottle of Dior Sauvage. That's one hell of a name. What are we doing? What are we doing? Do we do some qualifying, see what we can do. Pull off a Canada 2011 Masterclass. We'll see how it goes. But we've pretty much won the championship already. At this point, we're just driving for ego, trying to win without losing any races. It looks like the audio is low today. It changes every day, by the way. For anyone that's wondering why it's always funny. So for example, some days the same audio level will be loud, other days it will be quiet, and there's no in between. We are sat at about 74% CPU usage right now. Oh. I may have changed the rendering preset, so I probably need to have a look at that. Did I do it and not test it? I did. Right, well. It looks like it's sustainable. So we will... Yep, the car has returned. I've already bought it. It's good to see you though, Kizza. Hope you're doing well. 83 kill streak on Roblox. There we go. Madness. Breaking too early. Glad to hear it, mate. Once again, it rains true that every time I go to stream, the weather is lovely. Oh, as we have a major mistake from Mr. F1. What the hell happened there? Never seen him do that before. Alright, Midas. Thank you. Damn, that's very aggressive with the compliment. I appreciate that. You look amazing. After the corkscrew, they love going off the track. Speaking of going off the track. Favorite track? Mine is Hong Kong on this game. Closely followed by the Nordschleife. But if we're talking about exclusives to this game, it's a close tie between El Capitan and Hong Kong. I love them both. Alright. Gonna reload the save stakes, which is not gonna qualify this time around. So if you save states, let's get it on. Nah, go all out, Midas. The aggression was unexpected, but quite funny. Definitely came with comedic effect to it. Oh, wait. Before we do anything, I need to check my microphone settings. Oh, we're good. Yep, no, nothing to worry about. We're chilling. And we do have a stage 4 turbo, yes. We got the big suck. You said tune it down, that's not in your blood. Dude, we still need to play Helldivers, we still need to play Dark Tide. It's just, seems the schedules aren't lining up, right? We need to play everything, yeah. Oh, come on, James, pay attention. That's the, what, third time now I've done that? What are we doing? Not playing games, that's what. I've not seen Harry for about a week or two. So I wonder what he's getting up to at the minute. Oh, James. You know that AI is going to knock you off, so... Don't trust that, man. Oh. The Spec 2 update allows different tires on the F1 cars. Oh my god. He's playing Valorant. Nah, listen. Where did he go so far wrong? Man has fallen far beyond the dark side. He's now... What the hell is that? Go away with your scam emails, man. Bought Division 2 to replay it on PC, and he played it single day and then stopped. Nah, no way. I need to get my driving together right now. We are trolling. Yeah, T Kanji. I still say his name differently every time, but we often get an appearance at some point. I normally come up with a random theoretical question or whatever surrounding cars, and then he'll appear and be like, yep, I've already tested that, this is how it works. And then disappears for another... until the next question. This guy, yeah, now we're gonna have to have words with the fella, aren't we? Buying a video game to play it for a single day and then never do it again and play Valorant instead, that's cause for an intervention. I'm not talking the Modern Warfare 2 kind, I'm talking far more severe intervention. Okay, so we've made a place and we're getting knocked around. He's driving into me, causing me to have a cushion when going around that corner. I'm not trying to use him as a cushion, but he was like, no, here. I will be your walking stick, as apparently in the realms of driving... Oh my god, he just knocked me off. Okay. Yeah, that's karma. That is karma. That's what you get for knocking me off. Silly bin. I do have hard tires, yeah. Rally games, I'm not planning on playing any rally games anytime soon. Oh, we almost spun out there. For democracy. Right, we're starting to clean it up a little bit. Oh my word, all the collisions. Everyone's making mistakes. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. For the Empire. We have captured another command post for the Empire. Such a shame that the cash grab re-release of Battlefront sucked. First time catching a stream, thanks to the bank holiday, and I'm ready. Hell yeah. Welcome, Max on Toast. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you here. I'm glad you missed out on my skill issues at the start of this race, because they were... we went off into the sand looking for Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. That seems to be happening almost every lap. One of them goes off like that. Alright, do I have time for a swig of coffee? No, I don't, so we're going to pause it. Oh, that was a slow lap from me. Gonna have to go wide, he's driving into me. Oh, you're living up to your name of Max on Toast, if you have everything. Maxing out the options right there. I'm so nervous. I was really expecting to get sent into the void. Oh, he's sending me into the void. Stop it. Another one spins out. Oh, there's going to be a big collision there. Jesus. This is messy. Try grenade protein spreads. Interesting. Ah, you bugger. I just can't overtake them on the corners because they keep knocking me off afterwards. I don't exist, they just drive through me. I see why it happens now. They flip the curb a little bit, causes air time, and then they can't get back on the brakes in time to sort it out. Get out the way! No. I had cheese, tomato, and a garlic butter spread on toast this morning. Obviously not too much of the garlic butter, because obviously you're already having a ton of dairy with the cheese on toast. Melted the cheese. Yeah, put it all in the microwave for about 2 minutes. And it was like a budget pizza. It was so nice. %110%, just as clean as... Yeah, I'm channeling my inner Jensen Button right now with this completely clean driving. Turning in too early there. I'm generally alright with lactose. It'll be AC 130 above. Oh, someone's gone off. Oh no. Hey, what, he's trying to take us out. He waited, did you see that? He waited until we were driving up. What's that Forza Horizon move right there? That is classic Forza driving right there. Cheeky. It's the grease that gets you. Oh, I see. See, now I'm not... I don't have a problem with lactose. It's normally a coffee which murders me. Ramming is acceptable at the Hong Kong hairpit. Yeah, I mean, to be fair. The AI are so slow there. And a helping hand. There's 2 cars stuck right now, apparently, on the map. Look how far back last place is. I can't believe how badly they're struggling around here. Oh my god, someone's in the middle of the map. Whoa. You realize I'm right next to you. AI is genuinely horrific around here. Look at that, he's turning into me. You can tell his rear tyres are gone from the fact that he moved at a slight bit of contact. Can you please stop driving into me? Oh my god! This is mayhem. This is gonna be great for a video though. And then we made it to Laguna Seca. Normally a very difficult track, but the AI decided to go to the beach. It's just fast-paced music and it's showcasing the spins. Oh, and it's Schumacher, and Schumacher's gone off. They've crashed, they've collided. That didn't work this time, Schumacher, yada yada. You hit him at the wrong part. That's it, you hit the wrong part of the car. Oh, lovely. I never used to like coffee. Even 5 years ago, I didn't really like it. Then I started liking it from, say, McDonald's or whatever, because they just have a nice coffee. It just is. 1 second, music's wrong. Okay. And then I've started having coffee without sugar. I just quite enjoy it, you know? How does the stream look quality-wise, by the way, at maximum? If you're on PC, it shouldn't look blocky whatsoever. And if anything, it should actually look pretty good. Because I'm using a lot of my CPU right now to do some work and serve the quality. Not always going to be able to have streams looking this good, but give it a bit of time. I'll invest in a better capture card. I'll get the stream PC set up again, or maybe even get a new stream PC, which can really pump out some numbers. And then, yeah, Bob's your uncle. Looks great. Hell yeah. I want to get a 109 in this race around here. I know it to be possible. Search your heart, you know it to be true. Because we managed the 111.5 even though we were going slowly around here. That's it. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Hello, Pot. Stream title, man wins championship in Marlboro tab box. Oh. Very unlikely. Unlikely? What did I say? I've completely forgotten what I said. Unless I was replying to a message in chat that I didn't fully come out with what I was going to say. Oh, right, gotcha. But yeah, in reference to what content I'm going to be doing moving forward, at the minute I'm just having a lot of fun with older games. Completion challenges here. And I may end up doing, say, 100% achievement completion things of video games. I'm not necessarily just going to be sticking to racing games, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on with different styles of content. It's been so long since I've seen Robot Chicken. Fuck you mean nuh-uh? Nuh-uh. Yeah, we got to play Tomb Raider. Got to continue with that. There's the 110, a low one as well. Just not quite keeping it out of the sand there. Oh, we could have been on the accelerator far sooner than that. Braking too late. He's gonna mess me up, isn't he? Of course he is. Oh, mate. Again, could probably be a little bit earlier on the throttle there. Braking too much for that. Ooh. Probably another high 110. Yeah. Yeah, we did Monaco already. It's quite easy, to be honest. Secret tunnel. Isn't that where you, on the seafront straight, before the chicane, or leading up to the chicane, you stay as far right as possible. You just break through the map. Because I think I did that as a kid, once by accident. Well, I say by accident. I just used to do that for a laugh. Oh no. Slow lap this one, even without the mistake I made. The only 23 lap race we've done so far is the Le Mans one at De La Sarthe. Still don't know how you pronounce that in the French way, but yeah. 111.4. No, just another high 110. Oh. That's what you got asked when you came into work. Yeah, I don't have an answer to that. It's funny. I was going off the track earlier this race, and now the AI caught it instead. Hello, T-Canj. Yep. Speak of the devil and they will appear. Congrats on the video. Hey, thank you. That was one hell of a challenge. That video is my new pride and joy right there. I spent so long on it, right, that I went back to the start of it to check that the rules at the start of the video were blah 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 consistent with the end of it. And there were memes and other little edits here and there that I'd added that I completely forgot I'd even created. Like there was one in particular, it's all midfield raceway. It always has been. The astronaut meme with the pistol. And it's just little things like that. Favorite crisp, prawn cocktail, absolutely clears anything else. But if barbecue rib was still around, there would be a fight for first place between those two. Prawn cocktail and barbecue rib. From Walker's, of course, that is. No other crisp comes close to that flavour. Although I did try these Walker's Max crisps, where it was a spicy prawn cocktail, and it's actually really nice. I used to really enjoy McCoy's, and then one day I caught the norovirus when I worked at Tesco, and my body is just associated having McCoy's crisps with getting very, very, very ill. And I've never been able to eat them ever since. You know, like when you drink, for the English people in chat, you know when you drink too much of, say, vodka or whatever, and it makes you ill, and then every time you drink vodka or whatever drink it was that made you have a bad time, you just associate it with that one bad night out and you can't drink it ever again. It's like that, just with in crisp form. We've got to find 4 and a bit tenths to beat the 109, or break the 109. Problem is that I get a good first sector or a good last sector. There's no doing both of them. Both? Have we dropped any frames so far? Let's see. Oh, no, we have not. That is grand, considering we're at about 86% CPU usage. Oh, hello, mouse cursor. Cleanest lap is the fun. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. I will say, it's getting quite hot in my room. So I'm going to actually check the temperatures of everything. I'm going to get a save state just in case. You don't need to take so long. Just load the... Thank you. That's fine. Yep, we're good. Wow. Yeah, no, that's great. RAM temperatures around 35 degrees Celsius. I mean, considering we're almost at 100% usage and my CPU's not even breaking 80, just below 80 degrees Celsius, we're doing all right. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, and I've clicked the wrong thing. Cool. Back to it. And yeah, I normally run my CPUs at a maximum of about 80, 85 degrees Celsius. I do have an 11900K, I want to say, so it can handle it. And if it fries, I'll get another one. And I'll ring up 3V. Yo, man. I may or may not have blown up my computer. And there's your PC wizard. Hit it with the Alakazam, please, sir. Selling one of your bikes to get a PC. Do you have any idea what kind of games you'd be playing if you did get a PC? What's that? Something just happened. Highly modded games. Yeah. Yeah, you'd probably want a decent PC then in that case. I'm on the fence about upgrading mine, you know. At some point. Lethal Company? No idea. Starting next week, I'm going to be away for 4 days. Yeah, so from the 4th of April till about the 9th, I'll be away. $15K PC. You're not going to be able to utilize that, I don't think. Although 64 gig of RAM isn't out of the, isn't crazy right now. Oh yeah, the 12K for the electric. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get the logic behind that. I'm just looking at my CPU temps. We're peaking out about 88 degrees Celsius right now. So maybe this CPU preset is a little bit too much. This car indeed has returned. I was enjoying a few races with it on GT7 yesterday, as I had a bit of cash saved up from all my driving experience, or whatever it is, circuit challenge qualifying times. As I was grinding the Nürburg Nordschleife. Time trial thing on GT7, and it just gives you 1,000,000 credits if you get all the sectors gold. It was quite difficult in the M6, I think it was, M6 race car. Not entirely sure. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Any more being discussed on the trip to Germany this summer, Noodle, or... Oh my, what, they're all over the show. Oh god. Still want to go, it's still happening. Just don't know dates yet, but it just depends if I can trust my car. Gotcha. It's looking to be an expensive year for me so far. Potential trip to Germany. Possibly going to America in the winter again. Although that's up in the air. Oh my, what? Why was he reversing? This isn't Need for Speed Most Wanted. Stop setting up roadblocks. Police AI have taken over the Formula 1 cars. Going to someplace in Turkey in May. Nice, stay safe over there and have fun. You been before or the first time going over? I keep having these Turkish barber videos appearing on my TikTok and Indian ones as well, right? Where you pay like £1 and they give you the most in-depth haircut, shave everything, they shampoo you, it's everything, there's a massage with it. You get a realignment like in the chiropractic videos. Although I think I'd be a bit worried about a barber doing anything like that. I don't want to go back home with only use of one leg, you know? Yeah, the AI is really struggling, Mirko. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'd absolutely be bringing my car along, but hey, I'll be passenger for a lap, as long as you promise not to crash. And I'll try and do a commentary of it as we go around, or something. Oh, go for a blast in it. Damn. That's a lot of trust. Oh, 23 milliseconds. I appreciate you having trust, mate. We'll have to see. It's rear-wheel drive, right? Then again, I have driven a fair few rear-wheel drives. Just not something I commonly do. But when I do, it's a big old German tank. Mercedes, so it's kind of hard for it to slide out under acceleration. Front wheel drive. Oh, okay. Pretty cool. I should know this, to be fair. So I did drive it in the Gran Turismo 2 challenge not too long ago. Don't mean to alarm you, but we're about to do a 10:09. Just saw the time. We've not broke a 51-second sector back there until now. So we're just gonna get it. Yeah, there it is. 10:09, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where the time has come from, but I'm just focusing on chat right now, and all of a sudden we're breaking lap times. Or lap records. Won't be doing it this lap, though. 19 miles per gallon. I think mine is about 30 at best on my Vauxhall. It does have an eco engine, but I do not make use of it. My car's yelling at me to put it in like 6th gear, and I'm out here cruising around in 3rd because I want the power. Engine says you should be in 5th gear. Why are you in 3rd right now? Engine says you should be in 3rd or 4th. Why are you in 2nd? Because I want power. Went on a 50-mile motorway drive and was watching the fuel. Mad lad. I wouldn't do anything crazy in your car if we were doing a lap of the Nordschleife. Oh my word. It would be the biggest granddad driving you've ever seen, except without the driving a big Volvo tank and poor eyesight. Because I have glasses that I will use. Don't get me wrong, the eyesight's not amazing, but I can very much see. Unlike some people. The state of some people's driving, though, is... Oh my word. Oh my word, a collision almost happens between the Satsuma Formula 1 and whatever that is up front, the Jordan. Alright, let's slap it in the pits. Could have probably gone a little bit longer on that stint, but it's alright. 300 ZX. Lovely. Big Japanese tank. I still like to send it when I'm out driving in real life, but in a safe manner, you know? Never on the limit. Not on public roads, anyway. You don't trust it enough. That's why you want me to fucking drive it. I know what game you're playing. How many miles you done then, since you passed? I've done about 50,000 miles, and I've had a license for about, what, 6 odd years? Which isn't really that many when you think about it. But fuel is expensive. Especially when your other hobby is video games and PCs. Oh no. Little beet pepper. I just want to get some camera equipment to document it with a vlog, because I'm not sure how many of you guys were subbed to my channel when I went up to the Modern Warfare 2019 release event, but I had vlogs of pretty much all of that on my little Samsung phone. I was just talking into it. The audio wasn't too bad, to be fair, and I just never ended up making a video out of it. My work ethic was terrible in 2019 and 2020. Like, don't get me wrong, I did work, but just nowhere near as much as I should have for the potential my channel had. But that's part of being young and dumb. You have no idea what you should be doing. Even now I don't know what I should be doing, but I'm just doing more, you know? Oh, that was turning in way too early. Body cam, yeah. Even if I did something like, this is how fast I went around the ring in my Astra. Now let's see if we can beat it in a video game or whatever. Or probably do it back to front. Here's how fast I went around the ring in an Astra in game. How fast can we do it in real life? I can't do heel and toe. I've tried it. I brake way too much. I brake way too hard when I'm doing it. Don't have a very flexible foot. Ankle, even. But the way I drive, there's never a time to actually do it. Live stream being a passenger. Tries heel and wraps the car. Like, I get the idea of it. Just very much get it wrong when I do it. And it normally ends up just devolving back to normal non-heel and toe driving. Oh my. Does he go straight into the wall? Are you still there? Scandinavian. Oh yeah, Scandinavian flick. No. It is a front-wheel drive car, and I have very expensive sports tires on them. I don't want to destroy them like that. I have Pilot Sports, and I've just had to replace them because where we used to live was up a dirt track next to a construction site, so nails ended up in them, flint, stones, everything else, the Flintstones, which just ended up with cuts and whatnot down to the ply. And I only had those tires since about September last year, so not even 5,000 miles on new tires, and they were already dusted beyond redemption. 1,200 miles. See, now long journeys in my car is chill. Cruise control. It's generally quite comfortable. Everything works as it should do. And reasonable fuel economy, and heated seats, and oh, not to mention the sound system is pretty nice in it, and the aircon works. Oh, absolutely recommend. Pretty sure your car's faster than mine though by quite a bit. So I got about 140 brake in it. Looking to get it remapped though, which will get me up to about 170. Yeah, I reckon your car's faster than mine, because mine has 140. 340, bloody hell. It would be interesting to compare the lap times then, if I drive your car. Because there's a lot of straights on the Nordschleife. But I'm very comfortable in what my car can handle with cornering, so... 200 horsepower more than mine. Mental. And you're paying how much a year on insurance? Surely in the $4,000 range, right? No wonder you were keeping up with, what was it, a Porsche? Nippy little boy. 3600. And not far off. Very good. In all things considered, for the power. And your age. What else was I going to say? Nah, I think that was it. $230 horsepower in a bike. That's insane. That's death trap level right there. Having more horsepower than a lot of cars on a bike is psychotic to a degree. Not paying attention. Hey, Lamp! Doing well, thank you. Just sending it into the sand a little bit, but not as much as that AI. Really enjoying the Gran Turismo streams and racing streams in general at the minute. How about yourself? How are things on your end? Alright, mate, have a good day at work. Appreciate you popping in, mate. Have a good one. Bring it round. going good here as well. Got a new apartment. Hell yeah, man. You love to hear it. So when are we getting the apartment tour, and when are we all coming round for the party? The housewarming party? Or apartment warming house? Apartment warming house party? Apartment warming party. Right, so who's bringing the food, who's bringing the drinks, and who's sorting out the playlist for the night of music and partying? I was just chatting with a few friends the other night about how much better streaming is now that I'm not playing games where I need all of my focus devoted to it. Like being able to actually hold a conversation and frequently chat with, well, viewers and members of the chat is just great, because we can just constantly have a laugh or talk about all sorts of different topics. And I mean, that's partly what streaming is all about, you know, the interaction portion. It's not just about sitting there playing a video game and, well, what we used to do, try and do well at it. Like, don't get me wrong, you can still try and aim for that. But it just feels like we've had more of a chance to build a community now, whereas before it was, hey, you either turn up and enjoy me losing my mind or shooting people, or there's not really much else for you to do. You're welcome, 11th of May, but in Sweden. Oh yeah? You heard the man. 11th of May, we're all raiding Lamp's house and having a party. Right, I definitely need to pit this lap. Those rears are gonna send me flying at some point soon. Wait, is this going to be a... No, it's not going to be a 2-hour race, but it's not going to be far off. A few laps ago, we went over the halfway mark. About an hour and a half, an hour and 38 minutes or so. Maybe a bit below that. We're going to be here a while. Seems they're still pitting around the same time I am. Although we are a couple of laps ahead of them, so technically they're pitting at a different time to me. A couple of laps, well, yeah, a couple of laps earlier than we are. Oh, James. This car drives just like my Volvo S60. What a machine that is. What a glorious piece of machinery. It's a shame all modern Volvos are the SUVs and whatnot. Back when they used to make a lot of estates, wagons, and I believe it's coupes. I miss it. I miss those days. I think it has an S60, yeah. That, I believe it's C60 Volvo hatchback, 4-wheel drive. Almost 300 horsepower in some of them. I considered getting one, you know. I like how they look. I just hear they handle like a brick. But then again, that was coming from my friend who... That was coming from someone that owns a Mini Cooper S from like 2004 sort of time, so... Which is essentially just a go-kart, but with a body around it. In comparison. So everything to them is going to handle terribly. But at the same time, it depends on the driver as well. Because if you're not getting the optimal... If you're not squeezing optimal performance out of the car, obviously you're going to think it's not very good. Something, a bad mechanic blames his tools. A bad worksman blames his tools. There is some truth to that. Although in some instances, let's say you have a Fiat 500 and you're trying to beat an F1 car, that's not going to happen, is it? But... a lot of cars are saved by a good tune. Oh. Closing in on the 6,000 mark on the mileage. Pretty sure this is the most miles I've ever done in any single car in Gran Turismo. Then again, saying that, I did complete the Formula 1 Championship in A-Spec on Gran Turismo 3. So maybe I drove more there. %ing Gran Turismo 2 and 3 takes ages. Gran Turismo 3 especially, because you get so many races with like 10 laps. And then the dreaded Toyota Yaris around the test course. Oh my word. If modders ever make a Spec 2 edition for Gran Turismo 3, please dial back the amount of laps on some of those races. Toyota Yaris around test course? Maybe even remove it. Replace it with something else. I love the UI of Gran Turismo 3 though, it's so nice. I don't understand why modern games moved away from that and a race lap count rework. A few more tracks, yeah. Another case of polyphony being rushed by deadlines. The game is incredible despite that. A launch title, running that smoothly, looking that good, but just lacking content, unfortunately. I suppose when you're criticizing a game by having a lack of content, but core gameplay is fun, it could be worse. Better off leaving you wanting more than having content there and not being satisfied with what it has to begin with. Excuse me. I do appreciate everyone that's viewing right now, though. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you spending some of your Easter weekend with us. For anyone that might be new here, or maybe new here, my name is James, otherwise known as, well, The Gaming Definition, or TGD for short. Go with the abbreviation. Save yourself the trouble. I play a lot of racing games and create self-set challenges to complete. And we end up making full-length, hour-long video episodes on the YouTube channel. With all of it. With a commentary focus. And I add a little bit of personality to it. A few edits. Memes here and there. Occasionally we delve into the history of certain vehicles or anything I found out throughout the editing process and any research I ended up doing. And any facts about the cars or whatever that I find interesting, I just tend to add it. If you vibe with any of that, feel free to follow or do ! YouTube to go and sub to the YouTube channel. A couple of days ago, we had a Gran Turismo 2 no upgrade challenge go live. I spent the best part of 2 months on that. In terms of my content, that is my pride and joy right there. That is my personal favorite video on the channel, and we have a few viewers agreeing with that, so we're starting to step in the right direction. We're all over the road though. As for stream schedules and anything like that, I don't have anything set in stone, but you can keep up to date with when I'm planning on streaming in Discord, and I'm also starting to schedule when I'm going to stream using the scheduling tool on Twitch, and also as we restream to YouTube, TGD Extra, I'm scheduling it there. I'm still figuring things out as we go, and maybe eventually when I have more ideas on what content I'm going to be creating, we'll have a proper schedule set up. I'd like at least 1 or 2 days a week where every single week we'll consistently stream at the same time. That would be nice. Add a bit more structure to what we do so people know where to be if they want to see. But the thing about me and routine, right, is that things will go fine for a month and then everything will just, everything that could possibly go wrong will go wrong and the routine will be broken, and then, yeah. I reckon I may have undiagnosed ADHD, and hopefully one day I'll get to the bottom of that, but all the research I've been looking up over time all points in that direction. I mean, even the fact that I have a tendency to overshare is a trait of it, so no, James, stop using a controller. No. I've fallen to the dark side. When you said that, I just imagined the Michael McConaughey in Interstellar, when he's behind the bookcase slamming at the books going, no, no! And that's you trying to stop me from using a controller. Michael McConaughey.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say I'm using a controller. I know that's very offensive. My bad. Yeah, chat, I muted the tab. Let me know when James stops. You what? Huh? Huh? Let me get one more lap out of this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Still driving relatively well considering the tyres are cooked. Actually feels really good to drive right now. Might do another lap. Jump scare on stream. Matching shirts with the roller as well is insane. Slightly different grade of blue, but oh. The snap oversteer is real. Just drifting. Yeah. Let's not touch. Yeah, you're right. Although we do have a bigger lead here than we did at Sarf. Actually, no, we're only about 3 laps ahead, aren't we? So it's pretty much the same lead. I think I'm just conditioning myself to these endurance races because this doesn't feel long anymore. It did to begin with, but now it just feels about right. How's the mic sounding today, by the way? No issues at all? Nothing off-putting or bad at all? It should be working really nicely now. At the best I've gotten it working so far, but if that isn't the case, then Didn't want to downshift a second there. So the way I got the microphone set up, it should be sounding crisp, but not peaking at all. If anything, just reasonable, you know? Ooh. No, that was too much. Right, that should be a good run onto the home straight. No, it just doesn't turn. "24 laps to go, if we include this one." I like how vibrant the time of day in Gran Turismo 4 is around here. In Gran Turismo 3, it's around sunset. It looks really nice, but it is a nice change to... Lost my train of thought now. Mic sounds fine. Thank you very much, Ninja. I appreciate that. Moving to this new house, I had to get a sound catcher or whatever it is to put behind the microphone, as there was a lot of reflection, reverberation, feedback, whatever you call it. I'm no sound designer or whatever. Don't know the techie words for it, but not only that, for some reason my microphone started peaking a lot. Peekaboo. So I just had to completely start from scratch with the settings, messing around with all of the condensers and everything else. Turning in too early. Didn't approach the corner how I wanted to. 110, 111. Are you struggling to get your racing lines correct? Do you want to have a ghost replay to know where to go around the track? Call 110 111. I repeat, 110 111 to find the finest lines around your track. There is no guarantee the ghost will be faster than you. We don't accept any refunds. Batteries not included. Better. Still improvement to be had. 20 milliseconds faster-ish. Sending it in there a bit too angled. Here, go in the pits. No. Can't keep it out of the sand. I really can't. Oh, it's just a lap of it. Dip in the wheels. It seems they are cursed with the same problem. $33.7. And we buggered that up. This is racing. Had to go narrow. He was going to knock me off otherwise, but we still went off anyway. Oh dear. The tires are shot. Yep, as expected. 111, 11, 6. Are you suffering from a constant lack of traction? Are you finding yourself spinning out far more than normal? Dial 111 11 6 to receive much better, more appropriate tyres for the course you're on. Sponsored by T-Kanji's Tune-Ups. It's Laden again. Buy one rigidity, refresh your plan. Only 50,000 credits. Oh. Engine replenishment not included. Not available during championships. Schmedium. Feels like a completely different car the moment you put mediums on. Didn't lose traction there. Half expected for it to happen, but Oh no. Let off the steering a bit too early there. Yeah, we can properly send that now. The braking zones haven't improved that much there. Even with that screw up at the corkscrew, still doing a 51.7 checkpoint. So we might just beat the lap time. Yeah, we will. Easily, actually. I don't know what I was doing there, though. Whoa, look at that. Oh, we're gonna run into traffic. Too slow. Ten laps to go. Oh. More traffic incoming. Too much on the curb. Was about right. Little bit too much on the brakes there, I reckon. Not by a crazy amount, but slight margin. And then turning in too early there and too much. Too much too early, essentially. Not far off the previous lap time. Still respectable. Waited a bit longer to get back on the accelerator there. I can definitely be a little earlier on the accelerator there. Ooh. Turning in too early, but still workable. That's got to be a 108. Got to be. Easily. Look at that. Smashing it. 108, 411. Demolished. So these mediums have managed about 6 laps so far, I want to say. Coming up to 6 laps. Not horrendous. Might try and make them last till about maybe the end of lap 81 and then go for soft tyres. See if we can push any more out of this track. Workable. Scuffed it there. Oh, hello, sand. We can just about manage one more lap. It's going to be tough, it's going to be rough, it's going to be uncomfortable, but we're doing it. Yeah, we slippy. Slippy on the rear end. Oh. Get another save state just in case it just crashes out of nowhere. Right, soft tyres. Can we break a 107 before the end of the race? Gonna fully conserve them this lap. The walls are much nicer. Thank you, Loki. Good to see you. Can't say I chose this wallpaper, but we've had worse backgrounds. Like my messy bed. Whoops. And so the hunt for the 107 begins. Yeah, this race has been really good, thank you. We started off in last, went off the track a few times. But the AI kept going off the track after the corkscrew. Now here we are, miles ahead. They've been making the same mistakes the whole race. Hey, Lezen. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? World record pace? No, 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 no. We're definitely beating the F1 by a mile, though. Oh, there's the 107 straight away. That was easy enough. Oh no. 5 laps ahead. I was really expecting this to be a tough race for me, but AI just can't hack it around here. Braking too much for that. There's so much traction. Bit too deep, but making a better 107. Damn. Wanted to go for a flying lap on the last one, but it is what it is. Did a George Russell there, crashing on the last lap. Or a Mazda spin, whichever. And that is 85 laps of Laguna Seca, finishing 5 laps ahead of the nearest contender. Oh my word. Unfortunate race for them, I must say. 6 laps behind the final car. Jeez. They were struggling. They were struggling big time. So I'm pretty sure that is now the championship, won via technicality. Yep, 5 races remaining. They can't catch up to us now. Can you beat the Formula 1 championship in a Toyota GT1 and not even an F1 car? Yes, you can. It's possible. It's doable. We've done it. There it is. Still 5 races left to go, though. So we're not done yet. It's not over yet. Twin Ring Motegi. 64 laps of this. Boo. I'll be right back and go and get some refreshments. Hello. Apologies for taking so long. I do appreciate everybody that stuck around though. Just had a couple things to take care of in the background. Alright, what should we do? Just end it. Why is this track? Yep. Very good question. Alright. 64 laps of Motegi. Not a track I like very much, but yeah, I'll get it done. Oh. Looks like it might be a challenge. Emphasis on the might. The tyres aren't warm yet, of course. Nor am I. Droopy, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Glad to hear it. And yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. We are 10 out of 10 for race wins at the minute with 5 more to go. Including this one. Although the F1 seem to be giving me a bit of trouble at the minute. What are we doing? As we turn it from reasonable fair racing into a little bit of destruction derby. Clean sweep, I'm trying. I'm aiming for it, but we've got a lot of work to do here, as understandably the F1s are very competitive around here. Minimal bumps and elevation changes. As I get bumped out of the way, he says, hey, you bumped into me, so this is only fair. But we should get him back here nicely. With a bit of slipstream. He's still pulling away. He's in the slipstream distance of the F1 in front. Gonna have to brake a bit earlier. Standard, oh yeah. Oh. A bit of frame drop there. So we set a 1:36.5. Got a nice run on him there, but not quite doing it. Yeah, I've considered it Scoochie, but for now I'm happy with the controller for the games that I play. There's a little bit of contact was made between the green and yellow F1s. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting sent all over the show. Been setting up PCSX since your last... Hey, yeah, nice one. Hope it's been a smooth experience for you so far. Oh no. We need a bit of clear air before I can definitely decide if this track is winnable or not. Definitely seems like we're faster in certain sections of the track. Oh, not there though, if you're going to do that. No, this is against AI. Now we'll be able to tell if we're actually faster than them or not, based on whether I start catching up. Much cleaner than an online race. Yeah. For now. Until I get close to the AI and they start pushing me off. 10-second gap to first place. .6. Didn't need to be on the brakes as much there. 10.4. So we've gained 0.2 back. Now we're definitely closing the gap to the back marker F1s. Got to keep it clean to get them. 10.2, gained another 0.2. I've just got to drive better to win, is all I'm seeing right now. There's a little bit of fighting between the yellow and green F1s is still going on as they keep nudging each other. As long as they're doing that to each other and not to me, we're going to be chilling for the foreseeable future. Oh, it's back up to 10.7 now. I don't know if that's based on them just being quicker than me in certain portions of the track, or I just did it slowly. No. Damn. I'm struggling around here. We've got a lot of laps to play with. Plenty of time to learn the track. We even have nitro if we really need it. All over the track right now. Yeah, out of all the tracks in this game, this is probably my worst one. Oh, man. At least we're in a quick car going around it, though. Because whenever I'm in a slow car, I just can't pay attention to the lap because it's so slow. With really long straights around here. Their tyres are starting to go. They should be pitting this lap. not. We're gaining rapidly. Here we go. This? What are you... What am I witnessing? If somebody would like to clip that, I'd appreciate that, please. Because what the hell are they doing? Literally getting brake checked, yeah. Alonso moment. They're still not pitting. Wow. Back within distance again. Surely they pit this lap, surely. Leaving me no space there. They're all pitting in. Can do the same, you know. Right, we slid off quite a bit. Spent a lot of this race sliding off. We're slowly starting to figure out braking zones and how to maneuver around this track, so with any luck we're going to be okay moving forward. It seems like our pit stops are a little bit quicker than theirs as well. Using less fuel or some other factor? Oh no, come on. Wouldn't turn. The double lunge. The hunt for first begins. The redemption arc begins. And end straight away. That's so annoying. It's like we just lose traction mid-corner. Oh no. Can't trust it right now. Wow. Why are they suddenly so quick? I didn't take the turbo off, did I? Probably could have stayed foot to the floor there. Seemed like it was just gripping. Knocking on the door. There we go. The hunt begins once again. Another slow lap. Need to figure out the strategy for that corner back there. Come on. Very slow. There's the foot to the floor. Line through there. You'll note he's not working. Still too slow on that corner. Orange is slowly being reeled in. Almost at the point of slipstream. Still need to work on that corner. Same with here, to be fair. That was too early in the brake, on the brakes. Too much too early. Yeah, good to have you here. I've been pretty well, thank you. Moved house, as I believe you know. Got the new internet connection. Got a relatively, well, got a smooth running setup these days. Things are great here, thank you. Hope everything's well on your end. gradually beginning to catch. This is the most evenly matched we've been with the F1s around here by far. As I get nudged off again. Chaotic and stressful. Oh, preach, my friend. I'm glad you're getting through it, though. Hopefully things will calm down eventually. Still too early on the brakes there. Just out of slipstream, I think. Oh no, we're just in it! We'll be pitting at the end of next lap. This is where we want the slipstream. Same again. Oh no. Shouldn't have nudged me last lap, you know? He did turn into me, to be fair. Hey, Romeo. RAC Romeo. Still too early on the brakes now. Right. Do we chance another lap? Nah, you know what, we won't. Alright, we've clawed it back to third position. Just keep driving the way we are. And we can do it. This is very challenging so far. Yeah, the pit stops for us are definitely faster. Might be because of my pit entry. Alright, have fun at work. Appreciate you popping in for a bit. Wasn't paying attention, so I had to slam on the brakes there. I didn't know if I overshot my braking zones or not. Still trimming it down. Very light nudge. He's driving me off the bloody track. I've not tried it on a steering wheel yet. I will eventually. Can't wait to do it and beat all of my previous lap times, you know? That little bit more fine-tuned driving. Seto Corsa, hey? They just don't drive as if you're there. It's so difficult to drive and race with them when they're like this. Problem is, I'm marginally quicker than these guys right now. So even when I do get past them, because of slipstream and whatnot, he's still keeping with me. And because I brake so much earlier, they just end up nudging into me and I get sent off the track and then can't capitalize on a move I've made. But you know what? That's for last lap. Not sure if you saw last lap when we were here. He drove me off the course and kept me there. Pinned me off it. What the hell? Why did I lose traction? It's turning great and then just stopped. Yeah, these are full-length F1 races right here. It's gonna lock in for a few laps, guys. Got a lot of time to reclaim from all the early mistakes. Just under 10 seconds. Mid 132. Keeping it on the track, and then we do that. That was the best approach to that sector, and then the last corner ruined it a bit, but yeah, we lost 8/10 on that sector at the end of it. Yeah, we were going to smash the lap record. It's going to be a 1:31.6, I reckon. Oh, come on. Nah, we could have stayed flat out. Really not far away from the guy behind me. .109. Okay. Together. .107. Looking like a new lap record. Yeah, it is. Like I said, I could have knocked off 800 milliseconds last lap or so. I didn't mess up. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the distances of F1 races. It's just I know that this is meant to be a full-length F1 championship based off of real life laps and time and whatnot. All the time, at least. This was 20 years ago. Still need to figure out what my 20-year anniversary video is going to be for this. Slightly slower laps so far. Look who's in the pits. This is so close. This has been one hell of a race. It's exactly the same. Nice. We're catching him. I'm bringing it back, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it back. Oh, 2.5 seconds. We're doing it. We're doing it. One and a half. Here it is. Within reach. I said at the start of the race that I'd eventually come to grips with this track. Here we are. Here we go. Gets me on the cutback, but... Oh, the downshift. Oh, sorry, the upshift delay on the F1 is awful. I assume it's so delayed because they have so many revs. Because of how the game's engine is coded. With upshifts and downshifts and the revs dropping. Man. Yeah. That would do it as well. Bad gearing setup. Seems like it's going to be a close race. It's going to be a close race, boys. Close race for a while until I figure this out. Yeah, the AI seems top tier around here. At least in terms of keeping the GT1 at bay. Too early again. Not by much though, but still. Needs work. We do still have nitro to play with if we keep within this sort of distance. So if we're at this sort of distance towards the end of the race, I'm just going to use nitro to blast past him. But for now, I'm just conserving it so we have a safety net, you know? Oh, I know why we're slower. We didn't go and get oil. Jesus. block me. Oh, you hear that? Just drove straight into the back of me. Have it back. Yeah, I think it's partially because the AI aren't as unsteady around here due to the lack of elevation changes or bumpy roads, so they're able to put down the power more effectively. And also, I think we've lost a little bit of power in the engine because I didn't change the oil. And you do start to lose engine power in this game as well with mileage. So all those factors adding up together are likely causing us to be in a bit of a ruckus at the minute. I didn't change the gearing around. And third gear is very slow in these low speed corners, so a lot of factors are all playing a part here. Driving me off the road. Finally leading the race. Only took me 34.5 laps to get here. And he punts into me again. Drag race time. He's pushing me off the track! The AI just doesn't give you any road. Braking a bit later than I normally would to try and avoid the AI from going straight up my rear. Nikita Mazepin, it might just be. Is of a similar colouring to the Haas, right? At the time. more lap. I think they go in this lap, yeah. Let's find out if this was a mistake or not, shall we? It's quite a long lap on bad tyres, but... Oh yeah, those tyres are burning. As long as we're below a 109 on the following straight, we're fine. Acceptable. Cool. Bring it back. Are we still going to come out clear of them? What's that going to be, like a 6-second lead? Bit more than that. Probably about 8 seconds right now. Cool. Braking zones are a bit rough at the minute. Seven seconds. I'm really curious to see what kind of lap times the AI are doing around here. Got the best part of an hour. Yeah, there we go. Starting to get it. slow lap time around here, to be honest, but it felt fast. Very slow lap time, but it felt amazing. Yet when I feel like I'm driving slowly, it's a good lap time. Too late. Too early. Being caught. We're stuck in the 133 zone again. I'm just not quite getting it at the minute. We're doing well as well. Trying to find the lap times. I'm just making repeated silly mistakes around the track. It's an awkward track for this car to drive in on hard tyres, to be honest. Struggling to get it right. That was so slow. I used to like it as a kid, but I think it's because I used to use very quick cars compared to the AI and would blast past them on the straights. In the pits he goes. Send it for another lap again. High 132. I'll take it. 30. 32. 132. Slippy. Oh my god. There we go. Don't know if you could hear that, but I certainly could. Straight line, 90-degree corner, straight line. Yup. Doesn't feel like there's much room for improvement for me around here either. And if there is, I don't know where I'm missing it. It's so difficult to get it round. Isn't it an S2000? A Spoon S2000 from winning this? road car. Oh. The chunky NSX. Ones I don't really like. Oh, James. Need to pay more attention. I just keep slipping at times. And we're off the track. $134. Just about to break 6,000 miles. Broke back into the 131, but that's about all we did. Didn't I make a colossal mistake last lap? I could have sworn I dipped it in the grass at some point. Ooh. Breaking on 107. Man. At least we're at the level of competing with myself again, though. The early knockings of this race, that was stressful. I disagree heavily with the notion that Gran Turismo 3 is the best. It made some great innovations. But it just lacked the depth of this game, let's say. This game has it all. Decent simcade physics, massive car selection, fantastic graphics, a hell of a lot of racing tracks, the Nürburgring Nordschleife for the first time in the series, an amazing soundtrack, at least in the EU version, it was pretty damn good. The introduction of B-Spec, a heavier focus on LMP cars, with a lot of history, a hell of a lot of historical blah blah blahs. This game is like a museum, an automobile museum with the amount of historical figures that have been brought into it. Whether it be motorsport history or motoring history as a whole, with the very first car. It's just everything you want in a racing game, and more. We've got a KFC. Damn, okay. Not gonna say no to that. I've got 10 laps to go, so I'll grab it after this. This is done. Whereas I respect your opinion on that. I personally disagree with the physics one. Simply because Gran Turismo 3, you can stop instantly. The brakes just didn't... It doesn't feel like the cars are as reactive to the terrain. Doesn't feel like it takes as much skill, you know? That's my viewpoint on it anyway. It feels like a get out of jail free card all too often. Oh, you went to freshwater? I didn't even know you went out. But this has more plus S than minus S. Oh, sorry, plus is the minuses. Right, I see what you mean. I'm with you now. Yeah, Gran Turismo 3 is definitely more casual than this one. Apart from the licenses. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I wanted to go out for a drive, to be fair, but I just had stuff to do today. And obviously I thought we were going to sort your car out earlier, so... Has he responded yet about tomorrow? Or are we just going to send it anyway? Off-road physics are much more understandable in GT3. Can't say I remember. I'll have to have a look, but tomorrow's fine. So midday, yeah? GT4's off-road physics combined with house stock setups. Well, it can be midday or it can be like 10 AM. Just get it over and done with. Then we have the rest of the day to do whatever. Do I feel like mediums are gonna last? I'm not going to mess around. We don't need to refuel. I'm going to do it up to there anyway. Well, unless we make a colossal mess up of this race, we're pretty much done now. The last 7 laps to go. It's been a much needed challenge compared to the previous race at Laguna Seca. Oh my word, that was too easy. Way too easy. And no nitro required to win. It looked like we were going to need it. Might be a bit of Stockholm syndrome, but I'm not that up in arms against this track right now. It's been somewhat enjoyable, but it's definitely in big part due to the fact that we're driving the GT1 and this car is fun to drive and quick. If you're driving slower cars around here, it is torture. The straights are just way too long, leading up to too much of nothing, you know? This section here is my favourite part of the track, though, I must say. Even though I keep getting it wrong. Right. So we're going to have, what is it, 3 races to do tomorrow? 4 races? I might just do them all tomorrow. Get it done and dusted once we get back from what we got to do. Zero X, I'm not sure if you're still here, mate, but I had a Gran Turismo 4 video in my recommended a few months ago. Quite a while ago now, actually, now that I think about it, but it's just popped back into my memory. There's a person that is working on modding the Gran Turismo 4 AI to make them more difficult. And they said that they got the AI working so well that even at their best ability, driving a considerably faster car, they couldn't keep up with it. Now, I don't know how they got that working, what they did, but you remember seeing that as well. Because I messed around with toying with the AI. So I gave them extra downforce, maximized, and also put them on what B-spec, your B-spec equivalent of pushing hard, but for all of them. messing with the scripts. But they also removed the issue with the AI. Like, for example, the F1s, they don't use full throttle enough unless within slipstream, like you mentioned. But with the caution values removed, they use full acceleration and whatever. RPM awareness. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the AI was making fewer mistakes from what I saw. Because even at the Gymkhana road course, I think it is. Or Motor Valley, whatever it is. Where they normally, on the final corner, go straight into the pit wall. They were getting it right there. Tune out the mistakes, yeah. I've been asking around for AI mods for so long. Slow lap again. Fully fledged, quality of life. At the moment with UI changes and AI improvements. Oh. It's a good time to be a nostalgic Gran Turismo creator at the minute, I must say. But 10 years ago when I was making... 10 years ago when I first got into emulators and stuff, Gran Turismo 2 and Gran Turismo 2 to 4, there was just nothing there. Nobody was making content. The very first snippets of Gran Turismo 5 on a PlayStation 3 emulator, you had people getting into a race and then the game would crash, if even getting to that stage. Very barely ever happened for it to boot all the way through. I do have a couple viewers that keep coming into my stream saying, when are you going to play GT5, and if you need help setting it up, let me know, yada yada. And I should get around to it eventually. It's just I'm still enjoying these games so much. He's catching me quickly. That's 3 seconds he's knocked off. Just seen that. Online beta. Is that for Gran Turismo 4 or 5? I assume for the 4th one. Since it had a lot of extraneous. Could fit on a single layered disc. Oh, I see, okay. I don't know how this stuff works, but it's a cool bit of info. The fact we're only going to finish just about 20 seconds ahead of the AI is absurd. Such a difficult race. Vastly challenging. Just bringing it home. Last lap. Going out with a bang. Low 107. Not going to be a lap record. I messed it up on that straight. But GG's anyway. Easily, by far, hands down, the toughest race of the championship so far. We had a lot to do. A lot of catching up to do from all the early mistakes. But that is another 10 points added to the list. 11 out of 11 races complete so far. In first position, 4 races left to go. We will be continuing the rest of them tomorrow. For now, I'm going to go have some food and get ready for a stream with Lycan, assuming he's still up for it. Oh my word. Right, we're going to go change the oil, grab some save states, and call it there. We will have the Nürburgring to come back to tomorrow. 15 laps of the green hell. Okay. The oil looks slightly off-colored. Let's see. Actually, I'm not sure. It kind of looks the same. What am I doing? Oh yeah, let's have a look at the horsepower. 1119. Yeah, we are definitely losing power. Slowly but surely. I think we started out the championship with 1180. Now we're all the way down here. Just that engine wear is murdering us right now. Right, anyway, guys. Let's find somebody to raid and call it. Or should we? You know what? No, I'm going to be mean, not going to raid anybody. See you guys in about an hour or so. Have a good one. Thank you all very much for watching. You should hit maximum at 10k kilometers. Alright. We've lost a lot of power. It's very noticeable now. Have a good one, and I'll see you in a little bit. Cheers, guys.